Hey, good morning, everybody. Danny Shay, the Return of the Bathrobe Tarot. Just for a day. I didn't want to get dressed. It's early. It's rainy. It's a bathrobe day, you know? I keep thinking of Linda G going, I don't want to go on YouTube and put my hair up and makeup. And I'm like, yeah, me neither. So I'm not. But I do want to come on today and quickly talk a little bit about the energies of February, where we're going. It feels big. It feels huge. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of news. Fast and furious. I mean, it's only been, this is, 2 weeks into it. Wow. Wow. And the shit show. Uh-oh. And the craziness that goes on. Just the destruction, the chaotic destruction. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And all I can say is, thank God for Psychic Duck. Say hello to Psychic Duck, everybody. Having a little bit of coffee in the morning. All right, let's take a look at February and what I got. I am using, the deck that I'm using is the Brady Tarot deck. This is a real earthy, shamanic feeling deck to it. It's big and fat and hard to shuffle. So I pulled these when I was thinking about February before. And the 3 cards that I got were the Judgment card. I go, ooh, look at that. See, it's kind of busy. It's kind of hard to see what's going on in this. But what we have a golden eagle hanging onto a cobra in its talons, and it's scaring or waking up all these bats. Judgment. And when I look at this card, there is strength. I see. So the images that I get from the eagle, there is strength from being taking a higher point of view of things, not getting into the weeds so much. Not so much in this card. Although he's still, or she is still up there. There's a lot of stuff going on, in his talons and around his wings. The snake, and it looks like it's a cobra, not fighting, not wiggling, kind of like the bats are doing, and flying all around the golden eagle. But I look at that cobra and I go, what is that? And a lot of times I remember cobras from India or wherever, and the guy's blowing the whatever. And he's a snake charmer. Well, the snake charmer, whatever that is caught in the talons, and it's just like, okay, done. Bats, bats are so misunderstood, such a vital part to our ecosystem. Yet we fear them. We think they're Dracula. We think they're, it's a sign of death. Well, kind of death, rebirth. In shamanic cultures, sometimes it symbolizes the death of a shaman. That is only rebirth, and shamans don't look at death like, see ya, you're done, bye-bye. They don't look at it. It's a cyclical thing. We're just cyclical. I was tapping into some of my guides this morning, and I was asking them about, where are we? What? I'm like, what the hell is going on down here? I go, you know, if we are all supposed to be of unity consciousness, if that's where we're going, what happens to the people that aren't part of the unity consciousness, that are part of the individual consciousness? Because we're shifting away from that. We're shifting from top down to bottom up. Consciousness, economy, everything. Hang on one sec. Pam Gregory talks about this a lot in her astrology. Certainly, I hear that a lot with my guides. And one of the things that they said was, I go, you know, if I pull out the galactic cards and we're looking at the higher levels of consciousness and how we get from this earth school to a higher level, I go, what happens to the people on that higher level who don't think about the community first, the unity first? And I heard, well, they go back to earth. And I go, oh, okay, just so that they can relearn this lesson. And I go, oh, so is that why I'm here? And they go, yeah, kind of. Okay. But also, they said, but your main purpose down here, along with a lot of us who are watching this channel, are points of light. I go, okay, all right. Let's move on. All us points of light. Moving on. The next card I got, Father of Feathers. Oh boy. This is the King of Wands. So I'm just trying to get the energy for this month. And what I pull is passionate, big, fully developed news. I'm like, ooh. And this is my Mark Ruta card. This news has a lot of storm clouds to it, a lot of passion to it. I'm like, oh, okay. February. Next card I pulled, the last card, I just did 3, was the 7 of Roots. And this is the 7 of Pentacles. And so for those who understand or are familiar with the Rider-Waite Tarot, this is the guy looking at the tree with all the pentacles on it, and he's tending to his garden. He's tending to the pentacles, the plants. This card is a little different. This card is tending to the roots, and the cicadas are coming out. So this is kind of a cyclical time thing that is happening. Cyclical time thing. All right, so, and I like that it's, you know, it's, again, with the Moon card. So we got some stuff coming up, definitely. So let's ask, I'm going to ask this Shaman's Dream card. And then I think I'm going to stop, and before I get into reading on Musk and Trump, and because Musk jumped into the Treasury database and stuff, and I'm like, what the hell? Where are the guardrails? There's got to be guardrails for, I mean, we are just seeing our system being totally exposed. Why am I thinking of cicadas right here? As they jump out from the underground, being totally exposed. Bats coming out of their cave. Let me show you what. I don't know. So, and I'll get into that. But how do we deal with this judgment energy, with this passionate news coming from a big source, fully developed, fully vetted? How do we deal with being cicadas? I used to love those in the Midwest. When they'd start flying, they'd be buzzing all around your head. And as a little kid, I'd be slapping them around. But the sounds, oh my gosh, I love that. I love, it's like sleeping by a stream. Sleeping by the cicadas. Yeah. All right, Shaman's Dream. Let's pull this down and you can see what I got going. Shaman's Dream. All right. Oh, Dust Devil. Moving out of stagnation. Yes. Good. But we're in it. We're moving out of this Dust Devil. We'll see what happens. We'll see if there's barren land after this. Normally, Dust Devils are in barren land. It's asking us to get clear. This Dust Devil is moving out of stagnation to bring clarity and some more organization. Ooh. Refusal the call. Dreamtime. Refusal of the call. Who is that? Is that the unity consciousness? Is that a staying in stagnation? So it feels like we're still kind of there a little bit. I can pull some clarities on that. Intentionality. We need to get focused on our intention. How do we deal with this cray energy, this Dust Devil energy that is being created? Refusal. Okay, I think I know what that refusal of call is. It's us not having intentionality. And when I look at this, I stopped listening to some of my astrologers that I used to listen to. And good news. Ooh, I'll pull this up. Good news. Well, at least for me, anyway. Good news. Ann Ortelli, I think, is coming back. I think she's putting up a video today or yesterday night. I got an email, from being on her feed. Yay. Very exciting. She was going through some stuff. I think she broke her foot or something. Anyway, so that's good. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying with this refusal of the call and intentionality, I was listening to Pam Gregory just the other day, and she was talking about the intention of having a group meditation. And it went back to Tom T. Moore, not the destruction Tom T. Moore, the intentionality of Tom T. Moore, where he goes, are we all saying the benevolent prayer, the same prayer at the same time? I don't know if that is exactly true. It's true for him, true for his peeps. But if we were to get together at one time in the day, and all of us have a quiet, short meditation on what we want to see for the benefit of everyone. Unity consciousness, the collectiveness of one, where we don't make decisions based on our head, we make decisions based on our heart, based on what is best for everyone on the planet, including the rock people, the tree people. So I think I may set that up. It's not going to be, a Zoom or anything. It's just going to be at this time, set an alarm, and let's just take 30 seconds and send it out there. Okay, back to the reading. Intentionality. Yay. Okay. Refusal of the call, dream thief. This dream thief feels like we're being hijacked by some of the news, by some of the shiny objects that are being put in front of us. you know, the Elon Musk getting into the treasury. I read on that and I go, where's the news on it? Why isn't anybody even talking about it? It's so bizarre. So our news system is so weird. Okay, we all knew that anyway. That's nothing new. What else? What else? Drifter. Experience life as it comes. How do we deal with this dirt devil energy of February? Experience life and don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it. Getting back to integrity. That's what we were talking about. I was talking about. Well, we were all talking about it because you guys are sending me information. I didn't know you knew that. Yeah, so some of you stop. I'm kidding. Our intentionality is getting back to integrity. We are so focused on this dream thief stealing our dreams, and that puts our intention on the negative cycle of all these people just wanting to be the one. And it's interesting, those tech bros who want to be the one, well, there's only one, and if you're not it, then you're going to fight the other one. So they're going to get into a big fight because they're not thinking with integrity. Okay, and we get groupthink. Here we go. Groupthink. Exactly what I was talking about. Refusal of the call. Mindful groupthink. How do we become more mindful? My younger brother, he would say, get quiet. It's my Buddhist brother. He would say, get quiet. Shh. For 5 minutes. Now the Buddhist meditation is, and I am not a Buddhist, so I don't know, but from what I gather from him, it's just getting into the breath, not thinking of anything, not letting the chatter happen. The way that I do this, because my brain does chatter a lot, is I go on a journey with, it's a little more active. I'm working on all of them, to tell you the truth, but it's a little more active, so I have a little more focus, a little more intention to what the meditation should be about, the journey should be about. And so I take the journey to a planet where we are all thinking and considering how we are all interconnected, how what one person does affects the other. So I will set up a time, trying to think of when a good time would be for people on the planet to do that, because we're all in different time zones and time frames. But I think it should be somewhere in the morning. What do y'all think? Morning, afternoon, evening? And maybe we'll do 3. Wow. That's really powerful. Maybe we'll do 4. Maybe we'll just think this all the time. All the time. Then how can these knuckleheads come in with any kind of yucky thoughts? All right, I'm being silly. Psychic Duck Ghost. Danny, turn off the video. Okay, I will. Thank you guys for watching. More later. Peace and love.